They say never. I say never tell me what to do. A person will never put you in a position above them. That's never a lie, always true. Success never comes without risk, and risk never comes without fear. YouTube is a smoke and mirror, never how it appear.
Yo, I just wanted to shoot a quick video about how I use the Dat Load board on Monday mornings. Like, and of course, if you want to get the Dat Load board for free for 30 days, whether it's Dat Power or the regular load board, link will be in the description. You got any problems signing up, just shoot me an email with your phone number. I'll give you a call, get you signed up. Sometimes they be tripping about, letting you sign up right away, but we could take care of that. So anyway, this is what I do. And this is what I teach all the people who pay me for consulting to do. Come Monday morning, first thing I want to do come Monday morning. This already gonna let me know how the week go. The first thing I do is go to the EIA website for the gas, the EIA.gov for the gas and the diesel prices. Why you do that? I'll show you. I'll show you. So what I'll do is I'll scroll down here. I'm in the Midwest. Everybody probably know that or whatever. So basically they telling me that the average for the Midwest is 381.4. So to me, that's $3 and we'll just call that $3.80. So what I do is I go to my little handy dandy calculator. I take $3.80 and I divide that by 4.5. And where did I get these numbers from? Well, I got the 380 from right here. And the 4.5 is what I use for miles per gallon because I know a lot of people gonna be like, oh, my truck get this, my truck get that. Trust me, I've been doing this for a very long time and I got a system that's, I ain't gonna say it's 100% bulletproof, but it's pretty durable, I guess is the best way to put it. So why did I come up with 4.5 miles to the gallon? Because I run refrigerated. So if I do my fuel at 4.5 miles per gallon, I know that I can accurately predict my fuel price no matter what the situation is, no matter what the weather is, no matter how far I got to go, anything. 4.5, I'm going to be able to make some money. Okay, enough of that. So once I take the 3.80 divided by the 4.5, hit equal, that's telling me that 84% of something, I ain't going to tell you what that something is yet, is going to be spent in fuel. So I know right now 84%, and I might even bump it up to 85 just because I'm that type of guy. So go back to the load board. So as soon as I get on the load board, what I like to do, now this is set on vans, which I'm going to take it off vans because I got a reefer. So we're going to go with reefer. And I'm out of Illinois. So the first thing I do is I look at Illinois. And looking at Illinois, I see that they got 298 so-called loads coming in, 747 loads going out. So technically, I would say that that's good. But given the current market, I'm not really going to say that until I start looking at the lows because the rates just been in the basement pretty much. Like look at Florida, how many loads they got coming in, how many they got going out. If you go to Florida, you got to get paid round trip to go to Florida or you in trouble. Alabama, same thing. Arkansas, same thing. Now, California, I'm not really that versed in California, so I'm not one of them YouTubers who gonna get on here and act like I know how the freight moves in California. Freight down pretty much everywhere, but I do see that they got a lot of loads coming. They got not that many loads coming in and a lot of loads coming out. So normally in a average market, that would mean that the rate would be rather high coming out of California. But with the surplus of equipment that we got, I don't think that's going to be the case. Just again, look at Georgia. You got all these loads coming in, not that many coming out. So Georgia, I'm going to say is going to be relatively cheap. You go to Georgia. Again, Illinois, Indiana, they like the Midwest. Just judging off this, you will do well, but I'm not going by that because this is not the typical market. Look at Mississippi. Like, that's insane. You know what I'm saying? You could kind of tell what the freight's doing by looking at this. Now, this ain't the end all be all because this national load count, I don't even know where they getting this information from, to be honest. But I do check it every time I get on here. So anyway, let's get to the meat and potatoes of this. So I'm going to search loads and I'm gonna put in. Let me see what happened when I put in this. Let me take off my parameters just so we get some better. Oh, let me put in the equipment type. Now I'm gonna search reefer and I'm gonna search van just because I run on both. And so I put in Rockford 60 miles because I want to keep my deadhead kind of down. I want to know what the freight's doing around me. A lot of YouTubers will jump to other states with lanes they don't even know, and they'll show you what kind of freight's moving, and then they'll say something about the price. But if you don't run that area consistently, I think that's a little misleading. So I like to stick to what I know. I don't know why that's popping up 150, but we gonna take that up. Well, whatever. We'll go here and see what happens. Now, usually it'll tell me that it's too many results. Like, it didn't tell me that this time. It told me it was 371, which to me, that's not good, especially on a Monday. So what I like to do is sort by, man, they didn't change this up. Sort by deadhead, the shortest first, because I want to know what's closest to me to pick up. And when I see a load that I actually might run, I used to run to Jackson, Mississippi a lot out of this area. So I would look at this, and here, now we come. So the trip, they got it down at 786 miles. They got it posted for 1,500, $1.91 a mile. Now, this is what I teach people to do. I'm going to look at this 786. I'm going to round that up to 800. I think it's a little more than that to Jackson, Mississippi, but just for whatever, don't worry about that. I'm gonna round this up to 800 because I already know 84% of the miles that I run is gonna go to fuel. Yeah, that's where that number come in at. So I take 786 and I multiply that by 84%, and that'll tell me how much I'm gonna spend on fuel. It's that simple. So I already know that I'm going to spend $660 on diesel at the most to run this load down there. And that's with my truck and the reefer. Like I said, some of y'all like, oh, my truck get this. Use whatever number you feel comfortable using. I use 4.5 and it hasn't let me down yet. So I like to look at the offer price. And I know that at 1,500 minus 660, I know that the truck should get $840 on that load, and that's going to Jackson, Mississippi. Now, this 191 a mile, I don't even pay attention to that. What I ask myself is, Jackson, Mississippi is more than 600 miles. So I know that it's going to tie the truck up for a day and a half, depending on the pickup and delivery time. Am I comfortable driving 800 miles for $840? That's the question I ask myself. And I even take that 840 if it let me. Well, it didn't let me. Okay, I understand. And I divide that by 800. Cause this is what I want to know. How much is the truck gonna make after fuel? That come out to $1.05 a mile. That's not something that I'm interested in. Some people will see that $1.91 and be like, well, that's close to $2 a mile. It's a lot more to it than looking at these numbers. So, 1,500, they're going to sell that for 1,500 all day. I just looked at something. Yeah, that might have been a bad example for y'all because they posted again going to New Orleans. So I'm not even sure where this load going to, but let's just say it was going to Jackson, Mississippi. At $1.05 a mile after it's all said and done, there's no way I could run my trucking company off that. And I already know I need to be at, if they have 1,500 on this mile, on this load right here, I already know at $1.05 a mile that I need to be at, let me see, I was at 660. I need to be at 2,300 minimum. I could already do the math in my head to take this load. I already know that. And that may come from years of doing this. I don't know. But a lot of people are pricing themselves into bankruptcy with their trucking company simply because they don't understand how the numbers work. Rockford to Aurora, Colorado. I'm sorry, but going to Colorado for 230, these rates are disrespectful that they offering on the load board right now. Plain disrespectful. Let me see if, and I ain't gonna spend a lot of time on this because I just wanted to show you a simple way to figure out like what you should be charging. All right, let's look at this Rockford to Joliet load here. Immediately, I look at the price, $450 on 100 miles. Well, it's refrigerated. So do I think that's a low rate? Yes. Do I understand the current rate of the market? Yes. So I want to look at this. I want to say 97 miles. To me, that's 100 miles. So I want to take 100 and where's we at? 84%. So I want to take 100 and I want to multiply 84%. And that's going to tell me how much it's going to cost for me to run that load. So I already know that it's going to cost me on that 100 miles. I already know it's going to cost me, let's just say $85. So I got to take the 450 and I got to minus the $85 in diesel it's going to cost me. So that's 365. So do I want to run this 100 miles for 365? Is it straight through? What's the temperature on it? Actually, I'm not putting it on my truck, but just giving you an example of how things work. Let's look at another one with some serious miles on it. Now, I don't recommend anybody take these loads for these rates, but let's look at Rockford, Illinois to Fort Myers, Florida. So we got what, 1379? So I already know I'm gonna spend $1,160 in diesel. So with that being said, 1160, right? Let's take what they paying on the Fort Myers. They offering 2600. Let's minus the 1160. So what that come out to 1440? Let's take the 1440. Let's divide that by how many miles they say it is. Well, I just told you 1379. I don't believe none of it. We'll just use that for the sake of this conversation. You at $1 for a mile? I don't get these. There's no way. And somebody will probably snatch this up because it's $1.89 a mile. They'll see 2600, but I don't know how you could run a trucking company like this. So again, like if you found this video valuable, you know what I'm saying, hit the thumbs up button. Again, the website you could go to check. This is every Monday. I check this every Monday. I'm in the Midwest. I come to the most recent week. 3.814 is the average. It's www.eaia.gov. And then you just go to the petroleum and diesel section. It's real simple. And you look at that and you figure out, hey, how many miles is my truck getting per gallon? Whatever number you want to use. I use 4.5. Never let me down. Come back over to the Dat Load board. You get 30 days free messing with me. Link in the description. I'll get you on today if you want to get on today. And that's how I do it. And that's how I determine whether or not I'm going to take a load. I look at how much money I make after diesel. Always. And with that 4.5, no matter where I get diesel at, I'm good because it's well under what I'm getting per mile. Hey, this your boy Ice Water 815, man. Any questions or anything like that, you could always hit my email or leave me a comment down below. I'll get back to you. 30 days free on the Dat Load board. You can get on there, check it out, see if you like it. Link gonna be in the description.
Been through a lot of pain in my life, and I pray the Lord take it all away.